Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, October 5th. Tesla is literally the only automaker growing this year in the previously hostile market of Germany. Amid the pandemic, every automaker has a sales drop except for Tesla. Tesla had a record quarter in Germany with 6,114 deliveries, bringing the total for the year to 11,217 vehicles sold for 2020. Even though the Tesla factory in Berlin isn't producing vehicles yet, sales in Germany are going strong as the German car buyers are getting behind the American electric car brand. After September of last year, Tesla had just over 9,000 deliveries in Germany, resulting in a 24% increase year over year. It looks like Tesla is having some quality control issues with a Model Y, as the roof of a brand new electric SUV supposedly fell off, I guess turning it into a convertible. The Model Y is equipped with a giant single glass pane stretching the entire length of the roof. The son of the new Tesla owner described in a Reddit post, quote, "My dad bought a brand new Model Y today, and he brought me along to pick it up just in case he needed help with any tech problems. Everything was going fine, and we were driving back home when we started to hear a ton of wind. I thought maybe a window was open, but a minute later the entire glass roof blew off. After a brief panic, we turned around and drove the new Tesla convertible back to the dealership." Now, the Tesla service center that they went to told them that there was most likely an issue with the seal on the roof. I think that's quite clear by now. Tesla is reportedly in talks with the Indonesian government to build a new venture to secure some of the country's nickel supply. During Tesla's last earnings call in July, CEO Elon Musk pleaded with mining companies to increase their nickel production. Now an official in the Indonesian government has confirmed that Tesla approached them about investing in the country's nickel resources. Indonesia is one of the world's biggest nickel producers, and by this year it's increasing its capacity by 46% to 550,000 tons of nickel. It also has recently put a ban on exporting nickel ore in order to encourage the industry to produce it locally. Therefore, if Tesla wants to secure Indonesian nickel, they'll have to invest in a processing of some kind inside the country. A Tesla hacker has revealed what Tesla's driver-facing camera in the Model 3 and Model Y is looking for, and it's actually hinting at a driver monitoring feature. A reliable hacker known as Green reveals some inner variables the camera is looking for. In the code, it lists the following: blinded, dark, eyes closed, eyes down, eyes nominal, eyes up, head turn, head trunk, looking left, looking right, phone use, sunglasses, eyes likely nominal, sunglasses likely eyes down. Now, in the past, CEO Elon Musk said that it would be used to prevent people from vandalizing the cars when they're being driven automatically on Tesla's upcoming self-driving robotaxi network. But it may also be used to cover Tesla legally if drivers are not attentive during autopilot operation. This episode of Quick Charge is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. BMW has started production of the iX3 electric SUV. This is the German automaker's first vehicle with a fifth-generation electric powertrain designed to enable longer range on the electric car. And BMW has announced that its joint venture in China, which is called BMW Brilliance Automotive, or BBA, that they've started production. And during the launch earlier this summer, BMW confirmed the specs, saying it will have an 80 kilowatt-hour battery pack, 74 kilowatt-hours of which will be usable, and this will offer a real-world range of around 200 miles. The electric vehicle is expected to hit Europe and China in the coming weeks, but unfortunately BMW canceled its plans to launch the electric SUV here in the US. Ford has designed a removable range extender that can drop into an electric pickup's bed that could possibly become an option for the upcoming F-150 electric. In the patent application, Ford says, quote, "An electrified vehicle, according to an exemplary aspect of the present disclosure, includes, among other things, a drive wheel, a battery pack, a cargo space, and a generator removably positioned within the cargo space and adapted to selectively output power for either charging the battery pack or propelling the drive wheel. The generator is shaped like a toolbox." Now, while companies often patent technologies that don't always make it to market, this patent is particularly interesting in the context that Ford is actually working on their first electric pickup called the F-150 Electrek. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, according to internal documents obtained by Bloomberg Green, oil giants BP and Shell are busy trying to formulate net zero plans and transition to renewables. However, Exxon is in a time warp, making plans to increase emissions. They write, quote, "The planning documents show for the first time that Exxon has carefully assessed the direct emissions it expects from the 7-year investment plan adopted in 2018 by Chief Executive Officer Darren Woods. The additional 21 million metric tons of carbon dioxide per year that would result from ramping up production dwarfs Exxon's projections for its own efforts to reduce pollution, such as deploying renewable energy and burying some carbon dioxide." On September 25th, Democratic State Senator Pete Harckham from New York's Hudson Valley introduced a bill that would require all New York State sales of new cars and trucks to be zero emissions by the year 2035. Harkham's bill also requires that all New York sales of off-road vehicles and power equipment be zero emissions by 2035, and medium-duty and heavy-duty trucks reach net zero by 2045. The UK's green energy tech firm Octopus Energy has announced that it will create 1,000 new clean technology jobs across the UK, primarily in London, Brighton, Warwick, and Leicester. This hiring spree would double Octopus's workforce by the end of 2021. It'll also set up a new technology, data science, and artificial intelligence hub in Manchester. Octopus says that it wants to make the UK the Silicon Valley of energy. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, the United States Parks Service has just updated their regulations to codify electric bicycles up to 750 watts as legal in all national parks where bicycles are already permitted. The new regulations move to support the decree that was issued by the U.S. Secretary for the Interior last year, stating that all e-bikes should be allowed in all U.S. national parks. Speed limitations on bicycles still apply, as the rule is observant of the e-bike classes 1, 2, and 3, which caps out at 28 miles an hour. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I will see you on the later.